Matt Ruza here, reporting from Schembecker Hall. Michigan long snapper Tom Pomerico is known for doing one thing, snapping the football, and doing it very well. However, Tom is unlike most of his teammates in that he did not dream of putting on the winged helmet as a child. Rather, he had hopes of donning a different helmet on Saturdays. Tom's father, Frank, was an All-American guard at Notre Dame, and young Tommy grew up hoping to follow in his father's footsteps.
I had a good childhood. I grew up in South Bend, Indiana. Had a park across the street. Used to play football all the time in the park. Just 10 minutes away from Notre Dame Stadium. Went to every game from like, I don't know, probably 3rd or 4th grade until I left South Bend in high school. And just was a huge Notre Dame fan. My dad played there. Everybody in town knew him. And yeah, I was just a big Notre Dame fan.
So you would rate yourself as the biggest Notre Dame fan?
Pretty big. I mean, there's some friggin' nuts out there that are just, you know, they just know more than any man should know about football, but I was up there, you know. I went to every game.
That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, so what was the recruiting process like for you when you started playing in high school?
In high school, I got recruited to the University of Eastern Michigan and the University of Central Michigan. Both offered me scholarships, but I didn't want to play there because I'd always had this idea that Michigan and Notre Dame were the best thing out there. I didn't want to settle for anything less, so I was offered a walk-on here, a preferred walk-on, so I could come to camp by Coach DeBoard, and I accepted that, even though my family said I was freaking retarded, and that I was just wasting so much money and just pissing away my scholarships, but I was like, whatever.
So were you upset that you weren't recruited by Notre Dame?
I was disillusioned with Notre Dame because when I found out what a jerk Charlie Weiss was, just I didn't like Notre Dame anymore. And just yeah.
So how did your parents, or how did your father mostly, react when you decided to go to one of their biggest rivals?
Oh yeah, he really liked Willie Carr a lot. He liked Willie Carr a lot, and he'd known Bo since the 80s because he used to sell weight equipment. And he used to sell weight equipment to Mike Gittleson, who was a strength training coach here, and he knew Bo, and he thought Michigan family was more of a family than Notre Dame was, actually. So
what's your favorite part about being a long snapper?
Probably that it teaches you to deal with, it teaches you patience, and it teaches you how to deal with enormous amounts of pressure, because it's just, you only go out once every, you know, however many plays. It might be 40 plays, it might be 5 plays, but you only go out, you don't know when you're going to go out, but you don't go out a lot. And you just got to be patient and focused when you go out there. So, and there's so much pressure on each snap because each snap is worth so much.
What do you see as a successful 2011 season?
Big Ten championship.